Hey everybody, hoping you having a good day. You keeping up your spirits up. You doing everything you're supposed to do as far as working out and going out in the sun, getting some sun. Going by bodies of water, doing things like that. Help keep your mind right and keep your mind on things that matter. Clear your head. Going on 40-minute walks, stuff like that. Today I want to say, especially for men from the ages of 20 to 30, how important it is to work out and see what your body can achieve is very, very important because for the rest of your life, you're going to be dealing with things, dealing with issues and obstacles. And it's better to have your body right. And because your body's connected to the mind, it's better to know that you can deal with things because your body's working good and you worked out. You have the right type of body. You want the blood is flowing, which helps the brain, and everything is connected. Body, mind, soul, everything is connected. So if you're age 20 to 30, it's very important that you work out and you try to see what your body can really do. As far as if you want to get big, see how big you can make your muscles. Look up things like hypertrophy, plyometrics, different types of working out, different types of things you could do to see what your body can do. It's really important from the age of 20 to 30. Also, what's really important is really try to make sure that during this time you do not get injured lifting weights. It's anytime you get injured at all, it's always a recovery period, especially when lifting heavy weights. If you get injured, it can sometimes be a disability that can keep you you know keep you down for a long time. So do whatever you can to make sure when you start out lifting, even if you're not trying to lift heavy, but especially if you are trying to lift heavy, that you start out light, start out really light, and do your workouts just to get the form and the technique. To me, the most important things are technique and breathing. First of all, breathing, because breathing is how you get the oxygen into the muscles. And, each rep, I believe, will be significantly better if you're able to get a good inhale and exhale out of the lift and the drop of each rep. So breathing would be number one for me. And then technique, when you're curling the weight, where you want to curl it. You can look up different different ways how to grow each muscle. I know they say for biceps, usually the most important part of biceps is the bottom half of the motion. So even you can see the bodybuilding champions. Now some of them do their curls like this, and they don't even complete the whole curl. They just do the bottom half of the motion, and they'll do it fast. And you'll see them with big biceps. So just see what your body can do at that time, and make sure not to get injured. It'll keep you out of the game for a very crucial point in your life. Um, also work on how to deal with people, how to deal with difficult personalities. All these things you can look up psychologists and motivational people on YouTube, but try to weed them out. Do your research to try to listen to the people that you think are making some sense. Not people that you think are just getting on YouTube to just try to tell people what to do or try to you know push their views on people. Try to look at people that actually have a career in what they're talking about. That they're doing it for money and they've been doing it for a long time. Because that way, the people are invested in their career and what they're doing. So, different things like that. Also, during breakups, guys, you don't have to jump into another relationship. This goes for guys and girls. It's very good after a breakup, especially if the breakup was very traumatic for you, to have a good amount of time afterwards that you're just spending alone. And it's gonna hurt. It's gonna be you're gonna be depressed. You're gonna be down, but spend that time alone and don't jump into the next relationship with the next person you sleep with. It's not a good idea. That's where trauma bonding comes from. That's where slowly losing yourself in life comes from, because you keep jumping from one person to the next without healing. and you just start losing yourself. Even if you jump into a relationship with a really good person after a breakup, you can really lose yourself because you won't be bringing the 100% that you can to the relationship because you're still broken. You know, you gotta heal. After breakups, stay alone and do your thing. And if you gotta, just spend some time in the house and you got the windows closed, everything dark, and you're just feeling down, try to listen to some motivational guys on YouTube. There's this guy I watch called Julian. His name is Julian. He's this white guy. He says a lot of things about how to heal your inner child and heal childhood wounds and things like that. So look him up and try to do stuff like that to make sure that you heal after a breakup and spend the time alone. Best thing to do when you're in that state, when you're feeling like you just want to stay home, you don't want to talk to nobody, don't want to do nothing, just go on a walk. Go on a long walk and just walk. Just do your walking thing. You don't have to listen to nothing. You can just tune into nature around you. Try to make it in a park if you can. Walk around the park, through the park, or whatever. If you can, you're in a real urban city, just walk through the streets, walk through different neighborhoods. You could walk through the Russian neighborhood, Italian neighborhood, German neighborhood, Chinese neighborhood. Just see these different neighborhoods as you're walking through them, and just the motion of walking really heals the mind. So do a lot of that. Do a lot of healing by walking and self-care. Things like taking long hot baths. Listening to smooth jazz and classical music. Sometimes R&B, but try not to get too much into the sad songs because that'll put you back down. But it's very important to do things like that, and to especially stay alone after a breakup because it'll be better for you. Trust me, you'll find yourself more. You'll start feeling the way you did when you were a carefree kid. It'll be a lot better, and you might even start making some friends, some people that you can see really have a good hearts, and they're good to be around and to check in with every now and then, and always work out too. Working out, especially for guys, working out is the key to everything, bro. Let me tell you, working out is the key to everything because it heals every part of you, the physical, emotional, mental, spiritual. It does all of those in one workout.